Alright, what is going on, everyone? It is Super here, and welcome to another Injustice 2 video. And today I have another Q&A video for you guys. I was going to make a video talking about some news, Ed Boon's tweet, some stuff that Tyler Lansdowne said about, they have a lot planned for 2017 release as far as, character reveal trailers wise. But honestly, I didn't feel like doing it because, first of all, Ed Boon has been very, 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 very quiet. Maybe it's just because it's the holidays, he wants to enjoy it, but he's been really quiet as of late, so nothing really to cover there. And the thing with Tyler Lansdowne, which will perfectly go into the first question here that someone asked me, the reveal trailers and all that depends on the voice actors, not really like them, I guess, if you want to say, because if there's no voice acting, then there's no trailer. But anyways, before I actually start answering the question, if I could ask you guys to please leave a like rating on the video, I would really appreciate it. YouTube's still broken. It's getting a little bit better. Some views have updated from previous days, but then the videos that you upload like for 3 days in a row, they don't update until 5 to 6 days after their upload. It's kind of weird, but all your support really helps out, and a like, only takes 2 seconds, and it really helps out. So let's get on to the first question, which is from Jason, and he asks, do you think we will get character reveals every month starting 2017? So I think I told you guys it fits in perfectly, because I'm sure Mr. Jason here heard about Tyler Lansdowne pretty much saying that they have a lot of plans for character reveals in 2017. So he asked me this question, and if things get resolved with the voice actors, I definitely expect to get a new character reveal every week, if not, or I should say every 2 weeks, if not every week, because they are so behind on character reveals. I know that they're probably planning at the moment, or even in the last month or so, I'm sure they're planning on what characters to reveal at what time, once all this voice acting thing gets resolved, and in what pairs they want to pair up the reveals on. I'm sure there's going to be multiple trailers with more than 2 members. So let's just say if if it fits their plan, and they have like the Flash and Captain Cold fighting each other, and then they have 2 other characters that are rivals go up against each other. They'll probably reveal like 4 characters in one trailer. You know what I mean? Like, they always do that. For example, when like Cassie and Jackie and Kung Jin, Takeda were revealed, I believe they were all revealed together. Or actually, it was the like Briggs family and the Cage family. There you go. What am I talking about here? Like, the Briggs family was revealed together. I know that's only 2, but the Cage family was revealed together as well. And that's obviously Sonya, Johnny Cage, and Cassie. So I'm sure they're going to have, trailers like that. So I definitely expect that starting in 2017, but I don't know when it's going to happen. There's no way that it's going to happen without the voice actors, resolving their situation with WB. So moving on here, Get Back asks, having Dr. Manhattan in the game would do so much justice, pun intended, to the characters because of balancing reasons. His whole thing is that he is an OP mofo. That is true. He is, a godlike character, but that's the whole thing with fighting games. You could nerf any character you want. The developers are the gods in the fighting game world. They could put in Saitama in Injustice 2 and make him the worst character in the game because they have all the power. You know what I mean? Like, he could get nerfed to the point where he would be balanced to fight with any other character. So that's the whole point. Like, it doesn't matter what character makes it onto a video game. Street Fighter V could have God himself in the roster, and he could be mid-tier because the programmers, the developers, the guys handling the game balance don't want him to be top tier. That's how fighting games work. It doesn't use logic. Harley Quinn would never be able to go up against Superman, but she takes this, magical pill that gives her powers equal to Superman, and then bam, she's able to go up against them. You know, it's just throw logic out of the window when you're thinking about fighting game characters. So no, Dr. Manhattan would definitely not be overpowered unless the developers want him to be overpowered, but then he would just get nerfed, so it evens out. Next question here comes from Cardu, and he asks, do you think that invincible wake-ups will be a thing in Injustice 2? And he also asks, do you think air techs and that sort of invincible forward dash will be broken? So the first question, I'll answer yes. There will always be invincible moves in the Injustice games because there are no meter burn reversals. So you don't have like MKX where I could do a meter burn slide with Sub-Zero, get a hit of armor, and bam, you know, that's what I wake up with. In Injustice, you have frames of invincibility, meaning that the opponent can't hit you even if they time their move properly to your move. So it's sort of like Cassie Cage's nut punch for you guys who are coming from MKX. I don't know how many frames of invincibility wake-ups move have, but that is the way to get up in the game. It's sort of a risk-reward because a lot of the moves that you could wake up with are punishable on block. So if you make the right read and don't press a button when someone's trying to do a wake-up, you block it and punish it. But yeah, there will be invincible wake-ups in Injustice. And second question, air teching and forward invincible dash. So I think I don't know if the forward dash is going to be invincible to hits. I know it's going to be invincible to projectiles. I don't know if it's going to be invincible to hits, but it does take 1 bar of meter to use that invincible forward dash. And resources in Injustice are precious because if you're in the second round or your second life bar, the more meter you have for the clash to possibly take away, life from your opponent or gain life yourself, resources become very, very powerful and very important. And maybe you're not going to want to spend that on the invincible forward dash unless you're trying to get in on someone. Let's just use Injustice 1 for example. Deathstroke, if he's zoning you out, you might want to use that dash to get in, but the people who have played already have confirmed that there is some recovery frames on it, so it's not instant. You can't just forward dash and instantly start pressing buttons. The dash does have recovery frames. I don't know how many, but if you're spending a bar of meter, I'm sure it's not going to be like that many recovery frames, but the point is there are recovery frames, so it's not like an instant dash in and start pressing buttons. And as far as the air teching, there's been air teching in fighting games for a long time. Marvel vs. Capcom has always had air teching, but the whole thing in Injustice 2 is you could get out of a combo with a bar of meter. So if I am doing a combo on you in the air or on the ground, I believe it works the same way. If I'm doing a combo on you, you could spend a bar of meter to get out of that combo. But if I know that you're going to do that, there are recovery frames when you land on the ground. So if I know you're going to do that, you could actually, be thinking ahead of your opponent and expect them to do the air tech, and get out of your combo and then put them into another combo. So that's where Injustice 2 is going to be incredibly interesting at the highest levels. Because if I know that you want to air tech while I'm doing my combo, I just wait for the air tech and my combo early and punish you on the way down for air teching. Now you wasted a bar of meter while I keep, hurting you and go into another combo. So I'm really, really excited about that new feature. It's going to be crazy. I know it's going to create some hype ass moments for the competitive scene because those guys, the way the pace at which those guys play fighting games like MKX, it's completely different from watching just someone normal like me, and then you go watch some of these competitive guys. Like it seems like a whole different game, because they do put a lot more time into the game and they know about the game a lot more. That's why they're a competitive player. So with this new air techie mechanic in Injustice 2, it's going to be really, really fun to watch. So, moving on here. Where was I? All right, here we go. Jadrian asks, do you think they will have tag team mode? And so you and your friends could play online against other teams. Oh my god, that would be so much fun. That would be so awesome. Not only for, you know, people who are in the same room to each other, but if you could actually connect to a partner online and then go online and fight against 2 other people in a tag team mode with 2 different characters, 1 life bar each, that would be so fucking sick. Oh man, I really hope they do that. They've already teased that they're gonna be integrating cooperative mode online. So I don't know if that was a hint to tag team mode, or maybe it's just something that, you know, you could play training mode or challenge mode or something like that online with friends. I really hope it's some sort of tag team mode, because that would be fucking awesome. That would be perfect for me streaming wise, because I could invite people that are watching the stream to play with me versus 2 other people in a tag team setting. That would be so awesome. But that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. What's going on, guys? It's Super here. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you guys subscribe or check out any of these videos linked at the top. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time.